got home from vacation and we're just gonna do a walkthrough. I pinned up my my red curry squash. I was laying on the ground. I got that hanging up. We do have some problems here with powdery mildew. As you can see there, a little bit on some stuff, but not all. But for the most part, tomatoes and everything has been taken off. I think my lesson learned though with the ants, we have something new coming for you guys. We definitely have to improvise or reconstruct this in a different way. I am finding that the ants are climbing up the plastic, and you can see they're all climbing in here, and they're literally destroying all of the bell peppers. That's what they're after. They got these aphids. You guys can see there, they're bringing in the aphids and they're leaving the beans alone. They're coming in though, definitely after all the peppers, even the jalapenos. If you look right there, see they're just sticking the aphids on there and just decimating them all. So we do have an ant problem. I'm gonna have to reconfigure this thing so that it's not touching the plastic, and we're gonna have to go from there. But other than that, I mean, everything besides powdery mildew, which we got some on here, we've got some giant zucchinis here. We're going for seed, and stuff's happening. We've got some lemon cucumber here, also suffering from the powdery mildew. So we need to spray for powdery mildew. And I think once we get rid of the ant problem and nothing's touching the walls, I think that we're going to completely eliminate that. So coming home to my garden after vacation, I would have to deal with the aphids, and the powdery mildew, and that's about it. We've got some concoctions we can make for the powdery mildew. The aphids, we could use neem oil. I think that's all we'd have to do. We'd literally just spray this garden once a week, I would say, or twice a week, and that's it. I think we'll be good. Dragon tongue beans coming in, they're beautiful. Everything's flourishing on this side. It's just crazy. Here's that tomato bush I was telling you guys about. You guys can see all the tomatoes that are popping in. It's got even more. It's just going insane. We're gonna get a good harvest this year off of it. See some more coming off over here. We got some hefty slicer tomatoes, I think, here. This plant's got them all over inside. Probably about 15 to 20 tomatoes. They slowly harvest as they go, so you're not seeing. I wanted you guys to see a big abundance going on in here, but show you the other thing, the bok choy. This is regular bok choy. I'm sorry, no, that's the baby bok choy. This is also baby. I think we're able to start harvesting this. See, it's got a big old head on it. So a lot of things are doing good. The baby green spinach is doing fine. The onions are doing fantastic. Oh, we got a weed. So that's the extent of the weeding. It's here and there. Overall, everything's doing fantastic. The regular bok choy here, you can see, is coming in just exploding. We've got all kinds of different stuff. More bok choy over here, looking wonderful. We got some more microgreen or baby spinach popping up here, and a whole lot of other stuff. Just wanted to take you guys in, kind of show you around that nothing's really happened too much to the garden. I've got some coriander seeds here, some cilantro. We're gonna go ahead and cut those and save those for next year, or maybe possibly get another growing here while the weather's still cool. But back here on this north facing side, we've got some things like cauliflower, and we've got some beets and some lettuces and stuff growing. You can see everything kind of popping in. We got some carrots right there. So a lot of stuff going on back there. Don't want to make this video too long. It's not much to see. Just wanted to show you guys what happens when I walk away, and having a garden of this size in here, and the least amount of work that I got to do is basically no weeding. We just got to deal with the ants and also the aphids and the powdery mildew. As far as our in-ground system here, we have the same issue. It looks like the aphids are being brought in by the ants to suck on this here, my lemon cucumber. You can see all the aphids on the bottom right there. Just gave them a little shot of some neem oil to try to keep them at bay. On the ground, there's nothing we can do with the ants. This is just going to keep happening. We have to fight the powdery mildew and the ants and aphids and anything else that's creepy crawly. Slugs, I don't know, we use Sluggo Plus here. I haven't seen any yet, but it is in the middle of summer. Or I'm sorry, the end of summer. We've got still some temps that are in the upper 90s coming. So I imagine they're going to show up pretty soon. And the earwigs, we've got plenty of places for them to hide underneath these baskets and all this wood chips, like a safe haven home for them. So we'll see. You guys remember the sunburned, all the vegetables here, the bell peppers and the jalapenos. I think we're saving all of this too for our groups, for our members, so we can grow you guys some seeds. We got tons of jalapenos on there, and today we're gonna finally, I think I want to show you guys the insanity over here, the growth with these cherry tomatoes. It's packed in there. We're gonna pick all of them, and we'll show you guys what that harvest looks like. But yeah, we've got some beautiful Swiss chard here, ruby chard, the lemongrass, it just speaks for itself. Look at that, you don't even say anything to it, it's doing its own thing. And we got some radishes here, we're letting go to seed, but just look how big these guys are. That's my finger. These things are huge. Marigold's doing good. Looks like our oregano's popping up as some of them went to flower and some of it's putting off new shoots. Here's another angle from that tomato bush. It's almost more tomatoes than leaves. We got some beautiful beefsteaks here. These guys are ready to harvest. And our experiment, I keep showing you guys, not much. We got the 10 gallon, and that's the growth on it there. We've got the 7.5 gallon. We actually have a tomato growing on it. I think they're almost neck to neck here. Got to tie that thing up. Yeah, I'd say they're about the same size. And then we got the 5 gallon, and that one's straggling. It's coming, but it's straggling. And looks like the heat and everything killed off my cucumbers, but we're letting those go to seed. As you guys can see down there, I'm gonna pick those up. And that's the latest tour here after about just under a week of being away from the garden. Not much havoc has happened. That's the beauty of this. So I'm gonna continue to show you guys proof of concept here, and that if you want to garden too and you don't think you have the time, or you think that you'll have to battle nature entirely and all the time, we don't have to do it that. So it's not absolutely perfect. I'm not saying I've got all the answers, but we definitely have made it easier for you. And yeah, the netting's been really, really good. We're going to change that up a bit. And update too, take a look. There's all this stuff you guys have been seeing in the background. It's all my soils and stuff here, and worm composting's back there. We're going to haul all that out. We're actually moving this whole entire operation to a new location, and we're going to show you guys what that looks like. So see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.